Good morning to all traders and welcome to this Friday's market insights video on FX minus. It is the last day of the week. Well, we should really expect an end of week flows coming in today as well, but do not forget that it is a bank holiday in the US in observance of the July 4th, which is due tomorrow, and well, volumes might not be as high as we would expect in a usual trading session. Now, we've had the NFP reporting very good numbers yesterday. It seems to suggest that the US economy is roaring back. However, the gains were capped, and many traders will probably want to know why. Well, there's two reasons. One, the US is closed, so US traders, institutional traders probably got out of their positions just to make sure they're not running any risk during the Friday session in London and Europe. And the other reason might also be the fact that, well, we have still increasing cases in the US, with Florida now reporting over 10,000 cases on a daily basis. And since we know as well that China imposed the law, the national security law in Hong Kong, and is now implemented and valid going forward has been since the 1st of July. We had the US passing a bill to impose sanctions for financial institutions that they are actually interfering in Hong Kong. So that might be another reason. So I've got three components here that might be affected and have affected didn't allow the NFP to move as much as potentially some investors would expect. Now, I want to go ahead today and focus on three minor pairs, okay? And this is going to be the euro against the Swiss franc, the dollar against the Mexican peso, as well as the kiwi against the yen. On euro against the Swiss franc, let me just go a little bit further out on the 4 hour to show you what I'm saying. Well, for me, this is, we've actually just had wave X of this double zigzag completing, right? So that indicates that we're going up in an impulsive manner, right? In the longer term. Now, if we go though down on the 1 hour chart to have a look what's happening, maybe even on intraday basis, we've had this low at 105. Doing a good rally up to 1091. That's intermediate wave 1. Now we are moving down correctively, okay, and that suggests, that actually tells me that this is an A, B, and a C. Wave C, due to its formation and structure, it looks like an ending triangle. So we've got wave 1, 2, 3 done. We are expecting wave 4 and then wave 5 to both well, one will weigh on prices, but the other one won't. I'm looking at wave 4 to end around 1066, which is the 61.8 Fibonacci retracement of wave 1. And then I'm looking at wave 5, which is also intermediate wave 2 and C minor, ending around 1059, which is below the 106 psychological level. And then we can start looking for prices to move higher for wave 3. So the potential here is very good, right? Now, we could have had wave 4 done over here, and that being wave 5, which means that this is 1, 2, and then we're going to go for 3.5. But due to the structure of this move over here, I don't think that's going to be the case, okay? I do still think that there is another move to the downside, since we've also had a very good move down here with a signal on the RSI. Now I'm seeing this moving higher up, creating another RSI signal, either hidden or usual divergence, and move down. And around 106, I would be looking for buy opportunities. Now let's go on dollar against Mexican peso. I'm not going to go lower. I mean, outside, zooming out on this one, we've looked at this several times. We said we've been waiting for wave 4 to end. We were looking for prices to move lower. It didn't get, that didn't happen. So I'm seeing this as an impulsive move to the upside with wave 2 ending down here. I see this then minor leading triangle over with wave 1, and we are actually in the midst of doing wave 2 now. I'm not sure we're going to see that moving much lower, but there is still chances that we might go lower. With the signal on the RSI, we want really wave 2, yes, to remain above wave 2 intermediate, and then start pushing prices higher. So anywhere between 22 and I would say the current levels, I would be looking for price to move up for wave 3, 4, and then 5. That would be intermediate 3. We want intermediate 3 potentially to break above the fresh high, then have a 4 and a 5 to complete this impulsive cycle degree move, and then we can start looking for prices to move lower. So the potential here to the upside as well is very good. And last, Kiwi against the yen. I'm going to go a little bit low, further out here. Actually, one more time. I'm looking at a leading diagonal over here, down here, having ended, right? So this is in the cycle degree. Then we are expecting wave B, and we're going to see wave C. The question is, did we end with wave B, or there is still some more upsides in the shorter term? Well, if we go now on the 1 hour, we can see exactly how we're looking at this moving going forward. This is wave A, B, and a C. Okay, so wave B, primary C, and intermediate 5 have finished. Okay, now if that is indeed the case, this is wave 1. We are expecting for wave 2 to complete, and then we're going to see 3, 4, and 5. Right now, in this scenario, I'm seeing a little bit more upside because I want this signal to offer a better opportunity. So I want to see more upside here, a better divergence, hidden divergence, and prices lower. So it means that we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 is going to end anywhere between the current levels and 71. Okay, perhaps below the 71, and then start moving lower. Now there is also the potential that this is wave 1, 2, this is 3, this is wave 4, and this is wave 5, which means that this is 1, 2, then multi-structural 3, we're going to see 4, and then we're going to see another move to the upside over here, take out wave 5 near the leading triangles upside channel near 72.50, and then we can start looking for prices moving lower.